Hi everybody, it's Jen and Lindsey, and we are here with a semi-pro painting video today. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. I always like painting. I think it's fun. I've been busy in the office. I was painting new door hangers today, so that's what I've been doing today. Lindsey, we're working on Facebook Live, so we've had that going on. If you haven't already shopped our Facebook Live, we forgot to change prices back.
You get a little more time.
You can still shop. You guys can go shop. Okay, so we've been busy, clearly, because we forgot to change the prices back for the Facebook Live. So you can still go shop if you want. Those are also available until we get off of here, and then Lindsey's going to change them. So make sure you go shopping. We are going to be doing a quick project today, and it's from our new lemonade tier tray line. It's adorable. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you all the pieces in the line here in a little bit, but we're super excited about it because I love all of the pieces. My favorite piece that we did is this one right here. Isn't that fun? That one's fun, isn't it? So we're going to do that one today. That's the one we're going to do in the live today, and we're using the new baby duck, and we're using tea berry. I love those colors. They're beautiful together, and so we're going to use those colors to do our sign. It's the Sweet Summertime sign. If you're joining us for the first time, thanks for stopping in. Let us know that you're here and where you're from. We're super excited when people jump on and talk to us while we're here. It helps Lindsey and I think about things to say when you guys have questions, so ask us if you have them. We call ourselves semi-pro because we are learning how to paint. We are working hard on getting better so we can teach you guys some cool, easy things. If you're newer to painting, this is a place you want to be. If you are an experienced painter, thanks for joining me. I always appreciate your suggestions, so that's always fun. I also love when you guys can tell me to add something or take something away or change a color. I love it, so thank you for that. Lindsey, do we have anybody with us yet?
We do. We have Marlene Snyder, who I know is from Memphis.
Hi, Miss Marlene.
Glenda is from Muggy, Indiana.
Oh, hi. How are you?
From Muggy, Ohio.
Yeah, Muggy, Ohio here. My hair is on today.
Sharon from Tucson.
Hi, Sharon from Tucson. Okay, so lemons are all the rage, guys. They're everywhere. We have had them they're everywhere. Every store you go in, decor right now is lemons. So it's whether it's your kitchen, whether it's your dining room table, it's everywhere. So we love lemons. We love lemonade here. Lindsey is a big fan of lemonade. She drinks a ton of lemonade. She doesn't drink pop anymore, so she gets her lemonades instead. So yeah, Lindsey's a big fan of lemonade, so we do a lot of lemonade here. And we just had to do a awesome tiered tray set for it because I love it, and it's going to be so cute when it's all painted up. Again, if you guys have any questions while we're going, let us know and we will talk about it. If not, Lindsey and I will just talk about some random stuff, and we're going to paint this awesome piece. All right, ready to get started?
Yeah.
Let's get started. Okay, Lindsey's going to flip the screen for me, and this is what the finished piece is going to look like that we're going to do. I painted up this set. Let me show you the other pieces in this set before we get started. So these are all in that same lemonade tiered tray set. So let me move this over here a little bit so we can get a little bit more time. Love this lemonade picture. And then we've got the front porch sippin'. We got this awesome lemon slice, the squeeze the day, and then the actual lemon here. I love this piece, guys. I love the lemonade picture. And then your front porch sipping, and then we've got the Sweet Summertime. So these are all part of the lemonade tier tray line. And I painted all of these with the tea berry and baby duck combo. So we're gonna work on that. I did Snow White and Spa Blue or Blue Chiffon, whatever. I think I Spa Blue today, but I did all of that and then just lamp black, so that we got all of that. So it's gonna be awesome. Okay, let's move on. If you guys want to see anything or know anything about any of these pieces, let us know. We're happy to talk about that. In the interest of time, I went ahead and painted my letters white because you know me and my love-hate relationship with white. So I went ahead and did that. We're going to paint the back of this with baby duck first, so I'll just go ahead and get that started. So I'm just going to get some of that on my Sam's Club or Costco, wherever this one came from.
That's Sam's Club.
Palette. This is Sam's Club palette. So we're sponsored by Sam's Club today. Look at this, guys. I've got a big girl brush. I have the 3/4 inch Jo Sonia oval wash brush. Chris yesterday or the other day was like, go get that brush off the thing and use that. It's going to make your life so much better instead of using that angle. So I just got a little bit of water on my brush, and then I'm going to just do a quick coat here on this background of this, and just want to get a quick coat of baby duck on here. It's going to dry, and then we'll move on, put another coat on, because this is a lighter color. Probably could have base coated it in I don't know,
White.
Well, I was not thinking white. I was thinking more like a creamy or white.
Oh, buttermilk.
Like buttermilk or something like that. But this will be fine.
So your sister Kim has joined us.
Hi, Kim. You would like this. She has lemons on her. She has like this little Ray Dunn shelf on her fireplace in her dining room, and she has it like decorated with lemons and stuff. So she will like this.
Love these pieces.
Me too, Kim. Me too. Thanks for joining us today, Kim.
Yeah, have fun at that concert tonight.
Yeah, have fun. She's going to a concert tonight. I'm jelly.
Well, we're going to the same one in August.
But ours isn't until August. She's going tonight. All right. A little bit more water on my brush here. Gosh, this is a lot faster to coat with, isn't it? You guys have this brush? If not, get it. Holy crap.
Where's it been all your life?
Where's it been all my life? Oh, sitting on the shelf in the store? That's where it's been. Mom, you're on to something. All right, so a little bit more paint here, and then we're going to let this dry.
Desiree just joined us from Colorado.
Hi, Desiree from Colorado. Thanks for joining us. We are going to be working on this right here. This is what we're painting today in our semi-pro painting. So this is the Sweet Summertime. This is from our Lemonade Tier Tray collection. So we are going to be working on that. All right, so got that. Let's hit this with some heat. This is the Ranger Heated Craft Tool. If you don't have this, it's awesome. You need it in your life. It's going to help your painting go so much faster. So much faster. Seriously, though, like not having to wait on things to dry, it's awesome. I love it. A little bit more here.
So what's happened in the past 24 hours? Oh, we got snacks.
We got snacks. Okay, so, it's a holiday.
But we had to work.
We had to work, so we're here working.
We've been kind of giving him heat for
Yeah, we've been giving Papa John crap for probably since last week. We've been giving him crap about having to work today.
Because our husbands are not working.
No, my husband's working. It's a holiday pay for him though, so he's getting
he's alignment, so he has to work.
So he's getting, and it's hot, so he's getting paid extra to work.
But my husband, when I called him for computer assistance, he was in bed.
Yeah, he was still in bed. So, anyways, we've been giving Papa John crap all day, and so he brought us a whole 2 bags full of snacks. He brought us chips and Debbie cakes
and our favorite candy.
Yeah, dark chocolate for me, and Lindsay got Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, so we got snacks today because
Drake got gummy worms.
Gummy worms, yeah. Drake got gummy worms because we're working. So he wants to keep us sugared up so we keep working, guys. That's what he's doing. There's a method.
That was a nice surprise.
It was very nice of him. Very nice of him. All right, so I got my second coat of baby duck on here. I'm just making a mess on this table, but you know what? It's awesome because I'll just get a wipe after I'm done and clean this right up. So it works fine for me. I could bring in my piece of paper that I paint on my desk, Lindsay.
It's beautiful. We should bring it in sometime.
We should bring it in sometime so you guys can see it.
What we need to do at the end of the year, we should frame it.
We should.
And hang it on the
it's got
work of art.
Every color of the rainbow on it. I kid you not. It's got so much paint on it.
I mean, why throw it away?
Why throw it? Hey, reduce, reuse, recycle, right? Okay, another quick coat of this baby duck here, and then we're just gonna hit the top next time because I'm gonna use this ombre, so I don't need a solid coat on the bottom here. So let's just do this real quick. I shaded my white with blue chiffon or spa blue. I can't remember which one. Can you see it there? The blue. You can't really see it on the camera, Lindsay said, so we wanted to raise it up for you.
Caitlin is on.
My niece?
Yes.
Hi, Tater Tot.
She said, what snack did you eat first? We didn't.
We didn't because they just came with snacks, and we've got
I assume that your aunt did not tell you how it works here at Cover Distributing. We have something called 2:30 snack time. 2:30
snack time.
And we do not have snack until 2:30.
No, so we have to wait.
So this will be over about 2.
And Papa John knows that. So that's why he called you. He was like, what do you guys want for a snack? I was like, you don't have to bring us a snack.
We have 2 types of chips, dark chocolate, Debbie cakes, and Sour Patch Kids.
BLT sandwich is one of the chips. And the other one is, I am too. Yeah. And then the other one is sour cream and onion, which we love. So, okay. So I've got my 2 coats on there. I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. While that dries, let's do a little bit of shading on my letters. Because the table. Mom, don't look. I promise I'll clean it.
She does it too.
I know. I promise I'll clean it. Okay, so I am going to use my my 1/8" angle brush, and I'm going to use Spa Blue on this one, and I'm just going to lightly shade the outside edges of my white letters. What are you laughing at?
Your sister said it's 2:30 somewhere.
Seriously, Kim, you're not wrong.
I mean, no one wants to hear us eating chips.
No, you don't want to hear me chomping in here.
So Joe just joined us.
Hi, Joe. Thanks for joining us. We are working on the Sweet Summertime from our Tiered Tray lemonade line.
And we also have Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne. Thanks for joining us.
And Sharon says, ooh, you are getting so fancy.
I am getting fancy. I know. I'm so proud of myself, guys. I really am, because I'm really working hard on this shading and highlighting. I'm kind of excited now that I painted that stinking duck.
Stinking duck. Is that what we're calling it?
The stinking duck. That's what you can advertise it as for next time, Lindsay, is the stinking duck. If you really want to see a challenge, come back next week, because next Wednesday
is
I'm
Jen's
painting Linda O'Connell's stinking duck. No, it actually is not bad. It's really
adorable.
cute.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I practiced a little bit. There was some trial and error, but we made it through it. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine.
Dee just joined us from Long Island.
Hi, Dee from Long Island. Thank you for joining us. I'm super excited you guys are here.
She said, is Linda here to hear that? Oh, the stinking duck.
Oh, Linda knows. I've already messaged her on Facebook when I was practicing my duck, and I was like, I thought you were my friend, and you volunteered me for you encouraged Lindsay to volunteer me, I should say. But yeah, we're going to paint that next week. It'll be all right.
I don't think Linda is on.
She's painting ducks, man. She don't have time to be on today. She's painting ducks. Okay, so I'm just doing the left side here. That's all I'm shading. I'm not doing the whole thing, but I want it to be like the sun is coming over on my fun little letters here. So I'm just doing a quick little pass through on each of the right or left side of each of these letters.
You know what's funny? It shows up on those letters other than, and I think it's just because that other one is underneath.
Maybe. Yeah, probably, Lindsay.
But yeah,
you can see it now? Okay. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Does anybody have questions yet? Let me know if you do. We're happy to help with that. We do have new brushes coming next week.
Yes, we do. They will be here Tuesday, which means they may be online. Well, they'll be online Wednesday for sure. For sure Wednesday,
maybe Tuesday. Depends on what time they come and what our day looks like next week.
6 new brushes.
Yes.
In the Chris Boyd line.
Yes. So that's pretty exciting. We always love it when we get new brushes in here. Now, Lindsay and I will get to play with them a little bit. I'll need a lesson on those, though. Because they're not anything I've ever used.
No, you haven't.
I haven't used them. So I'll just, quick little lesson. Since this is sticking up a little further, I'm going to go ahead and hit that. I just feel like since it's the top part of it, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the top of that.
What size is the round? That round, I believe, is 6 inches.
Yeah, here. Can you? I was going to say I can. Okay, you got it?
Yeah, it's 6 inches in diameter.
Yeah, it's a nice size.
And the layers are 1/8 inch thick.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And I love how some of these letters, this is super easy to put together, guys, because see how some of them are connected, but not all of them are. So it's going to be easy for you to glue it together. I even glued this one, guys. Lindsay was busy last week and fixing my computer because I got a new computer. And so she was setting it all up, and I painted this and glued it while she was doing it.
All by yourself.
All by myself. Like a good little girl.
And we did set up a bundle for this.
Trade.
And so you save money
if you get the bundle.
All 6 pieces in the bundle.
Yep.
But you can find all the individual ones in there. They're all really cute. I think this is one of my favorites. Next to that Halloween one.
Yeah.
I think this is one of my favorites.
I like this one, and I think the reason I like it is the colors. You guys know I love pink. So anytime that something like that, like the tea berry color, oh gosh, it's so pretty. So I love that.
I mean, I'm not a pink fan, but that tea berry.
It's so pretty.
It's kind of like coral.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Okay, so we're almost done with this part, guys. This is quick because when I'm doing this, I'm not being real fussy about it. I'm just pretty much just laying the color on the side, little bit of water on my brush, and I'm loading up the tip of my angle brush. The more paint you get, the heavier it's going to be. I don't want a ton. And then I'm just pulling it down the side here. Since we're not doing the whole thing, it's nice. And then I can just take more water if I need more water. If the paint kind of stops moving, I just want to pull it a little bit more, just put a little bit more water on there. So easy to do. Okay, almost done. I got a couple more letters here. And I like the fact that this is just adding a little bit of shading to that white, so it's not just a blah. We're going to do some shading on this as well, the background piece. And so it's nice to just kind of pull that through. Lindsay laughed. What'd you laugh at? Blah. I know, my word choices sometimes. You should have heard me in the office the other day. We were talking about something, and she was like, "What did you just say?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the right word." Okay. Last one here. That, and then just the tip. I'm doing the tip part of the T over here just because I did. You don't want to have it just coming straight down the middle. So on both of the T's, I did that. Okay, so there's all of those. Those look pretty good. Okay, I like that. All right, now we're going to go in and work on our tea berry. So I'm going to take tea berry. Now remember, I've got about 3 coats of the baby duck up here on the top. And then I'm going to take the tea berry and I'm going to kind of ombre it. See how I can do here. Sometimes this takes me a little bit of fussing. So bear with me as I work through this. All right, so I've got my 1/2 inch angle is what I'm going to work on now. This is Chris's 1/2 inch angle. And I'm just got some water on my brush. And I'm going to start here kind of in the middle and then work my way up. I want to go like halfway up to here. It's kind of where my starting point, where I want it to fade. So I'm going to add a little bit more paint and then come back down in. And I want the stronger part at the bottom, guys. So I'm going to start at the bottom and then work my way up so I don't have as much paint at the top. I hope that makes sense.
Clear as mud.
Clear as mud. Okay. Makes sense to Lindsey. It's clear as mud. Okay. A little bit more paint here. And see how we're getting kind of like that washed look? I'm going to come down. I'm going to hit this bottom part more than the top because I want this to be a little more faded up at the top. So we're just going to keep going and keep going until I've got this, the color that I want. All right. Okay, so I've got that first coat on there. Now let's hit that with the heat gun. If anybody has any questions, let us know. Lindsey and I are always happy to answer questions if you have anything. Doesn't even have to be about what we're talking about. It can totally be anything from what we're painting here, or it can be something on our website, product that you want to see. Kim, if you're still watching, we did find something for track. So we're going to be working on that, hopefully. Okay. A little bit more of this tea berry now. I've got that dried up. So I'm going back in with my stronger paint down here at the bottom and then work upwards is how I'm planning on getting this look that I have over here. Make sure I get good coverage on the ends. And I'm going to be covering up that yellow, so I want to make sure I have a good coloring down here on the bottom as well. Oh, that's going to look nice. Okay.
It reminds me of like strawberry lemonade.
Doesn't it though? I know.
Doesn't that look like the color of the lemonade I get from Taco Bell?
It does. It 100% does. All right.
Kim's back. Yeah.
Kim's back. Okay. All right, Kim. All right, here we go. Do you guys love this tea berry color? I think it's so pretty. It's right up my alley. Let's see. What do you got going on this weekend, Lindsey? I have to go to a wedding this weekend.
And a shower.
And I have a bridal shower and a wedding on the same day. So our best friend's son is getting married. My husband and I's best friends. Their son is getting married. And our oldest son went to high school with him, and he's actually in the wedding. And her bridal shower is this weekend. And then the wedding that we're going to is my son's girlfriend's older sister. So we've got that this weekend. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, and we have couples golf on Friday night. We're playing with Bridget and Garrett. That's our best friends. That's their son that's getting married. So we're playing couples golf with them on Friday night. Wedding and shower on Saturday. And then Sunday, I don't know what we're going to do. We're golfing tonight.
We're probably going to golf on Sunday.
Probably.
To be honest.
Probably. Yeah. Well, it's supposed to cool down a little bit, so it won't be as bad. Okay. What are you doing this weekend? Anything?
We have a band at the Legion.
Ooh, who is it? Anybody good?
I cannot remember the name. It's a weird name. It's one of the Legion members' names.
Okay.
It's I can't remember. It begins with some.
Oh, that's the first word?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. Okay. Got you.
But they're good.
Okay. Good deal.
And I'll probably be reading.
Yeah, I'm going to be reading too. We talk about reading all the time. I'm finishing up another Frida McFadden book. I have about, I don't know, maybe 30 more pages or something left to read in it. So I'm hoping to get it finished maybe tonight or tomorrow, depending on what time we get home tonight. I'm reading The Teacher. It's I don't know if I would recommend it yet or not. I got to get to the end.
She's waiting to let me know.
Yeah, it's not at all what I thought it was going to be, but I love Frida McFadden. I love her stuff. So, okay, so we're working up here. See how I got that lighter coming up to the top now, guys? That's all we're looking for. Okay, that looks pretty good.
Caitlin says, "What color is on your nails?"
This is like it's like almost like an off-white, but she put like a shimmer to it. So yeah, I said I needed something neutral for the wedding. So she went with, I just tell her and she gives me something. I don't even know. I don't even choose. Well, I'll clean up a little bit while we're waiting on that to dry. So this paint isn't driving everybody crazy, because that would drive me crazy if I saw all that on there. Okay. And I'm just, look how quick this cleanup is, guys. Just a little bit of water and my dirty paper towel. But man, look at that.
Bottom left.
Lindsay can see on the camera more than I can see in front of me. Isn't that crazy? Okay. So let's do
There's
this.
There's still some brown up there from Mom's rust.
Yeah, that wasn't for me. That was not for me. Okay, let's hit this real quick. Make sure that's dry. All right, so we've got this. I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe just a little bit more here on this tea berry. Just want to blend this just a little bit more, so it doesn't look like it's yellowy underneath of there. Alrighty. Any questions yet? No questions? Okay.
Other than the nail color.
Other than my nail color. Thanks, Caitlin, for always asking questions. We are semi-pro painting today. We're semi-pro stenciling tomorrow. Facebook Live sale stuff is still active. We forgot to turn it off before we came over here. Did we forget, or did Lindsay? We were just busy.
We kind of lost track of time.
Well, yeah, Mom and Dad came with snacks, and we were like, "Oh, dude, what do you got?" Yeah. So we went ahead and forgot to do that. So you can go ahead and shop the Facebook Live sale if you want to. Our weekly sale this week is buy the pattern, get the surface for free. There's select surfaces. I'm going to use deep burgundy to shade tea berry. Thanks, Mom, for the suggestion on that one. So what you could do is just go over to our weekly sale section and check that out. You can also check out the Facebook Live section, and you can get some great deals in there. All right, so I'm going to do the bottom half, the tea berry half. I'm going to use deep burgundy to shade, and then I'm going to do the top half. I got a different color for that because I want them to kind of match the color that they are. And if you're doing it one place, you got to do it in both, right? Right. Didn't you like how I answered myself there? All right, so I'm just going to pull this paint, lots of water on my brush. I'm just pulling the paint, working it all the way around the side of my circle. And just add a little bit more paint because I still have a lot of water in my brush. So I can keep coming around here, and it's just going to wash out the edges of that. I love the look of that. This reminds me of like inking and scrapbooking, just darkening up this. Yeah, it's pretty much darkening up the edges with some paint, different color, pulling this around. And then we're going, once we get the half circle done, then we're going to do the yellow part, and then we're going to come back in because we want that to dry before we do the lines on the grooves here. So we're going to work on that here shortly. I'm just trying to make sure I keep this moving for you guys so you're not just like, oh my gosh, can she be done talking? I feel like sometimes you guys feel that way. No, yeah, right? So Lindsay and I are currently, like I told you guys, we were listening to podcasts, like murder podcasts, true crime stuff, and we're currently in audiobooks. So we listened to a book the other day, and it was pretty good. And then we went into, this one is a historical fiction book. Yeah, I think. So
it's called The Nightingale.
Yeah, by Kristen Hanna.
It was highly recommended.
Yeah, on Book Talk. So, we love our TikTok.
Like was it World War I or World War II?
I think it's one, I think.
Maybe two.
Maybe. I don't even know.
In France.
Yeah, in France. Okay, so I've got that cherry merlot on, or not cherry merlot. What do I have? Deep burgundy here. Hit this real quick, and then we're going to do the, I'm going to use antique gold on the baby duck part. So
that looks really good.
Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you can see it on there. Sometimes I feel like when you shade, you're like, does it really come across?
You can see the dark ones. It's
yeah,
like
it's the blue.
Not,
no.
You know how Chris always
yes.
says blue never shows
It doesn't.
up.
It doesn't. Oh, Wrong color, Jen. That's baby duck. We don't want that one. We want antique gold. So that's what we're going to use for the baby duck color. So I'm just going to put a little bit over here on my palette. My Sam's Club paper plate. Sponsored by Sam's Club.
And I'm drinking Sam's Club spicy
and Lindsey has Sam's Club water. And yeah, we're just moving right along. Chris Wood brushes. Oh my gosh, we're just sponsored all over the place, even though we don't actually get sponsored by anything.
Suzanne said, "I love Kristen Hanna too. I have read all but her very newest book." So have you read the Nightingale?
Oh yeah, I need to know. Is it good? Like, cause we're really new into it. We just
chapter 6
or something. We're really super new into it. So let us know. Let us know. All right, coming around here. This is going to be quick because this is a smaller part of the circle here. We don't have as much here. Again, I'm just using this this is a 1/4 inch angle. Chris's 1/4 inch. Very good. Okay, good. We heard good things about it, so that's what we were like.
Social media, so
yeah,
that's why we picked it. It's not our typical.
No,
genre.
It's not.
It really isn't. So
I like psychological thrillers and like rom-com and like romance, like that kind of stuff. But
mine would be romance, rom-com. And Jen just got me into psychological thrillers.
Yeah, she's hooked now.
Yeah.
She read her first Frida McFadden book.
Dipped my toes in the water, and now she's got me.
And she's like, I kind of liked it. I was like, I knew you would, Lindsey. I knew you would. Okay, so we got that on there. Little antique gold. And then we're going to come back down here now, and I'm going to shade underneath of my little palette slices with that antique maroon. Same brush.
Deep burgundy.
Yes, deep burgundy. I don't even know what I'm doing here. It's the week of last week followed into this week. It's horrible. Horrible. Okay, so I'm just going to do little...
Antique maroon would probably work, though.
Antique maroon would definitely work.
Cherry
Merlot would work. I've shaded with Cherry Merlot before. Any of those would work.
I think you were going to use
I was going to use Cherry Merlot, and then I texted Chris and asked her, I was like, oh, what would you shade tea berry with? And she said this, so that's what we're going with. Because I don't always know. I think sometimes something's going to work out and then it doesn't. So if she can save me time, I'm all about it. And I started keeping track. I have a little notebook in my desk drawer now that I started keeping track on what I shade with. So I don't have to keep asking her the same questions. Because I forget. All right. So I'm just going up against that line. And
there is a line there. It's just kind of hard to see.
Yeah, they're hard to see because, but it is grooved and you can see it when you get the actual piece. But it is like a palette. So I'm just pulling my paint, starting at one end and working all the way down. And I feel like this, you don't have to be like super, super safe with it because it's shaded, you know what I mean? And since you're pulling it, it's not going to be like a solid line all the way across. So this is nice. So,
and the nice thing is the lettering will hide some.
Yeah, if you have any kind of imperfections, you just plain your letter around that. But I don't think, mine's not particularly straight here, and I think it looks totally fine. So you can just keep doing that. So I got one line down. Move on to the next line. It's a little bit more water here. There we go. A lot faster to get through here now. The more water, guys. Water is your friend on this one. I found that out. Water is your friend. You don't need a ton of paint. Literally, I have like next to no paint on my brush here. Just a little toe is dipped in there and then a water on my brush and I just keep pulling it. As long as it's wet, you can keep pulling that paint, which is so nice.
Robin said that's a great idea about keeping track of what you were shading with.
Thank you, Robin. I told Lindsey one day, I was like, I feel like I've already asked her this color. I need to start keeping track. So I have a little notebook I started writing things down in so I can pull that out anytime I'm not sure.
We're semi-pro. Sometimes we can guess because we guessed.
Yeah.
And we said Cherry Merlot.
Yeah.
Which probably would work,
yeah.
Chris said. But Chris said
she likes this one.
And
this is deep burgundy. Yes, I know.
You got me confused.
Deep burgundy, yeah.
Deep burgundy would
She
work
said
better.
It would work better. So I was like, I love it. I love it when an expert can give me some advice. Because, semi-pro and all. Okay, so.
I mean, sure to say,
semi-pro and all, Okay, so I've got those lines done. now I'm going to go in with my antique gold. I still have some on here. So we're going to use antique gold now to do the baby duck lines. So that won't take long at all because we only have 2 up here. Actually, I'm going to go this way on this one just so I don't put my hand in that paint.
That's very good, Jen.
Thank you, actually.
She said there are just so many colors. How do we keep remembering? And they keep changing the colors.
Well, and so many times, I love deco art paint. I do. That they're killing me when they take the color away and then they come back with the same exact color but with a different name. Like when they discontinue one.
It's not the same.
Well, it's not the same exact one, but it's very similar.
It's very similar, but yeah.
And so like I keep calling it the old name when I see it, and then I'm like, oh shoot, that's not right. And then it takes me like 3 months to get back to the right name, and I'm just a disaster.
What is the one? What is the one that we looked at and we're like, wait a minute, that's just
exactly the exact.
Is it the cherry merlot and the black plum?
Yes.
I think
they're very similar in color. Very similar.
And when you're like pulling order, when we pull orders, we know numbers and stuff like that. But sometimes we just pull based on
what it looks like.
Bottle, and sometimes we get it wrong because we're just like, oh, there it is, but it's not the right one.
Yeah.
It's so close.
And then Drake's like, nice try, guys, but that was the wrong one.
That's wrong.
That's why you check our orders, Drake. That's why you check our orders.
Sandy's in here.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, ladies. You need to start painting snowflakes to help us think cool thoughts.
Cool thoughts. Yeah. We should do something with snowflakes.
Yeah. This is nice, cool lemonade theme.
Yeah. Think of sitting on your porch after a long day in your rocking chair.
We don't sit on the porch in this weather.
Sipping in your lemonades.
We sit in the air conditioner.
Yeah, we do sit. We do sit in the air conditioner in there, right? In this weather. Okay, a little bit more of this, and then this part's going to be done.
But yeah, lemonade sounds good right now.
Lemonade does sound good right now. That's what we should have told Dad to bring us, because he was like, I'll bring you guys anything you want.
Be like, hey,
Dad, can you come back? We changed our minds.
Lemonade?
Okay, so I've got all my lines on there. I got all my shading on there. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. I want to show you guys something. So these all just are going to layer right on top of here. So, sweet. Okay.
And the nice thing about it is they're easy to line up because you've got those groups.
Yes. So you can line them right up on there. And then Summer. And then what I did is I kind of placed everything. I love how there's like some shorter and then longer letters. I love how the flow of that goes. And then with your eye, remember that your eye curves this way, not the opposite way. Because I had it the other way to begin with. And I was like, oh, that does not look right. What's wrong with that? See, I'll show you. This is how I originally had mine. I was like, that looks funky. So make sure you have your eye, when you put this together, make sure you have your eye like so, okay? The curve goes like that. All right, I want to show you guys something real quick. I always talk about like my white gel pen and how much I love it. So what I did is I went over and just did like my couple of dots, like a little line and a dot. So I did this. So back and forth a little bit. We talked about the white gel pen a little bit yesterday. So I did that, and then I did this. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something. We were talking about the other day about how this thing, you want to seal it before you use it. So I just put this on here, right? I'm going to do this pinky colored one down here because that's yellow. I can't see it. So look here, guys. If you mess up, just add a little bit of water to it, and it's gone. So if you're not happy with the way your little eye, like your little accent marks are, you can take that right off of there. So just remember that. That's why we always tell you to seal it before you finish it or before you do this, because if you don't, that white gel pen part's going to come off. So make sure that you do that first. So I'm just going to so I put that one down here. I don't want it down there. I want it up here. So I'm just going to move it. Took that off of there with a little bit of water and a little bit here. See what I'm saying?
Good semi-pro tip.
Did you like that semi-pro tip? I wanted you guys to know that because we were talking about, somebody asked yesterday in our Facebook Live about about varnishing it and also having problems getting their gel pen started. And I always suggest starting it off on a piece of paper. I had used mine in the office before I came over here, so mine was good. But and then I just go back and forth a little bit so I get that thick line that I want, because sometimes it comes out like a little bit like lighter of a line than I particularly care for. And so I always just kind of go back and forth until I get the flow that I want. And then I just do my couple little dots, and then I move on to the bottom part. So
Sandy said she just stepped out on her porch and
Oh, I feel you, Sandy.
I agree.
I feel you, girl.
And Robin said this morning there was a breeze, but now it's 92 and I'm inside watching you. No more gardening today.
No, it can wait till tomorrow when it cools down. Okay.
Well, it's probably still gonna be.
Well, it's cooler in the morning though, is what I mean. Yeah.
But when I walked out this morning, because I left for work 6:30 this morning, it was.
Yeah, it was nasty. I left way earlier than that, so.
Linda just joined us.
Hi, Linda.
She says she's late to the party, but she'll check out the replay.
Linda, you can always grab the replay, as you know, so you can always come back and join us on the replay. This is the project, guys. Do you love it? I love it. I think it's super cute. I think there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with this. So the colors we use today are going to be Baby Duck. Up here on the top, I'm going to use this one because it's glued. Baby Duck and Antique Gold. That's going to be your shading color for the Baby Duck, and then the yellow for the Baby Duck for that. Then I've got Tea Berry and Deep Burgundy down here. And then I used Snow White for my letters, and then I shaded with Spa Blue or Blue Chiffon, either one. They're both like super light blue colors. I love that for like the blue shading on a white. So that is going to be the Sweet Summertime. That's our project for today. I want to show you quickly the other pieces that are in this line. So the Squeeze the Day, Lamp Black is all I used here, Snow White, and then the Tea Berry and the Baby Duck, and then shaded with the same colors. Here's the lemon. I did the same thing. So Baby Duck and Antique Gold. So I brought my shading over a little bit more because I'm picturing it laying in your tiered tray, kind of like so. So it would have a little bit more shading done to it. So I've got a little bit more washed shading into the side. I just kept bringing it in a little bit with my brush like that. I used New Leaf here, and then I shaded. I think with Hauser Medium is what I used. Okay, I think that's what I told you yesterday, Lindsay. Here's your lemon slice. So I did white on this one. I shaded with the Baby Duck because I'm thinking like you're going to have the end of your peel if this is going to be sliced open, right? So that should be yellow instead of blue. So I did that. And then I have the Baby Duck and the Antique Gold here. Again, you've got your lemonade pitcher. So I did white, and then I did the Spa Blue. Again, I just brought my shading, like kind of took with the flow of that, the pitcher there, so that the handle would be separate, so it wouldn't be just one spot. That way I feel like that kind of finishes that off. Again, same colors, the Baby Duck and the Antique Gold. Did the same thing here with the lemon slice. Again, I shaded with the Baby Duck because that's a slice, so you're going to have the lemon on the outside, not blue. And then my ice cubes, I brought my blue in a little bit more and kind of washed over my white, so it's a little more blue for the ice cubes. Use my white little gel pen there. And then this is the Front Porch Sipping. This is white shaded with the blue. This back piece of this is painted black, so that's where you're getting all of that. Then I did the bottom part of the straw and the Baby Duck, and then I did the top of the straw with the stripes and Tea Berry. So those colors are all on the website. Listed under each of the things, correct, Lindsay? You put these all on there? Okay. So all these are available under that same collection of the lemonade tier tray set. That is our project for today. It was a quick and short and fun one, but we wanted to show you how easy it is to finish up one of these quick little pieces, fast and simple. You could always add some stenciling to the background of this if you wanted to. I don't think it needs it with those, like the palette lines and stuff. I think it's really nice to be able to shade underneath of those lines and then give you like that texture and depth with that. I really like that look. So I've been doing that on a couple of the door hangers that we did as well. So that is our project for today. Does anybody have any questions before we jump off of here?
Kim said the lemon looks real.
Thanks, Kim.
Very nice work as always.
Thank you very much, guys. Hi, Mom.
Such a fun set. The colors used are perfect for fresh summer lemonade.
They are. I agree. They are perfect colors for the summertime. I'm telling you right now. I love it.
So next week is Duck Week.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fun. So next week, I'm just going to preference this with. It's probably going to take a little bit longer because that is a more intense project that I'm used to. So it's going to be fine, but we're going to do it. And
Linda will probably join us in the chat. She'll be there.
Linda will be there. And can she add photos to the chat, Lindsay? Should be able to, right?
I'm going to play with it.
See what you can do.
If I can maybe maybe I might be able to welcome her in.
Yeah, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Linda's supposed to be painting one as well, or am I just painting and she's showing her? I'm not sure. Linda, let us know what your plan is. Either way is fine. I don't want to commit you to something, but if you wanna do one along with me, that's totally cool too. We'll see what we can do. Lindsay will play around, see what she can figure out. But we're gonna be painting we're doing the ginger duck is the one that we're doing.
But she's not painting it.
But I'm not painting mine as gingerbread. No, mine is going to be different. Mine is Jen style. Yes, it's going to be fine. But we're going to do that, and we'll be back tomorrow at 1:00 for our semi-pro stenciling. We're doing a Hello Summer. I'm super excited about it because I love the summertime. So we're going to do a Hello Summer stencil tomorrow. So you can join us at 1:00 for that. Hurry up and go check that Facebook Live sale out. We're going to give you about 10 more minutes, and then Lindsay's going to have to change the prices. We're going to walk real slow back into the office. But if you want to get any of the things from the Facebook Live, those are all still on sale. We haven't changed the prices on that yet. We will as soon as we get back into the office. So get those orders placed. And then the weekly sale changes tomorrow at 11:59 Eastern PM. So make sure if you want to get any of those, buy the pattern, get the surface for free deals in that weekly sale section. You can get both of those at the same time, guys, because there's no coupon code for either of them. All the prices are already changed. So you can do both sales at once. If you want Facebook Live and weekly sale items, you can do that. If something happens and you're in the middle of placing your order and the prices change, let us know.
Give us a call.
Give us a call and we'll take care of it for you. We can fix it. We can always fix it on our end as long as it hasn't already been processed and out the door. So we can do that. If anybody has any questions, let us know. If not, we will see you back here hopefully tomorrow for semi-pro stenciling. If you have time, join us, please. I love it when you guys join us. If not, I will be back next Wednesday at 1:00 with the semi-pro painting, and that's where we're going to be doing the duck, Linda O'Connell's duck. And yeah, anything else, Lou?
No.
All right, guys, have an amazing day. Thanks for joining me. Stay cool in there, out there, wherever you're at, and we'll see you next time. All right, guys, bye-bye.